Okie dokie, so final part 8, is clear coat time. You can hear it's pissing down outside, but it's all finished. So I mixed my style with this anime style cartoon look. Trying to get some room. But once it's all cleared, put back together, give it a clean, and then I'll film it how it looks once it's clear coated. The original colour will pop more, and it'll have more depth. Got my sponsor, Out of the Wild Pet Food, New Zealand based. All tied in the end. Man, I was so nervous about doing the anime shit. But I always wanted to do a car like this, so I did half of it. So yeah, that's all done. The barrel's all painted white. These all done. They'll get clear coated as well. But yeah, let's get some clear coat on, eh? So okay, when you're clear coating airbrushing, thing you want to do, don't touch it, don't wipe it, don't prep sol it, don't do nada. The only thing you can do is blow it down. Like blow it, and just don't put your hands on it. So what happens is that a lot of fine detail, this isn't so bad, but when you're doing stuff that's got real fine airbrushing, fading and stuff, as soon as you wipe it, you'll end up these big smears through that detailing. Now you won't notice it, you'll be like, oh, it's fine, but once you clear coat it, it will look ugly. You'll see it, there'll be like big smears left, right, up and down wherever you went. So what I'm going to do now is give this a good mean blow down, blow it from the front to back, then probably wait 20 minutes for the air in the garage to set, and then give it one more little blow on the airbrushing, and then that'll be it. We'll just smash it. Now if you get shit in it, little specks, whatever, don't worry about it. Honestly, over time when you're washing it and polishing it, those little bits will probably come out. Or if you're real pedantic, you can give it a 400 down. As long as you put, like, I'm probably going to put about 3 coats on this, but I'll show you how I do my first coat. That is the trick to airbrushing, to fill it in, because a lot of times you do clear coat, you'll see little ripples, but you can do it in one hit, so you won't have to come back, you know. But yeah, I'll show you what the clear I'm going to use. Problem is that I used to have a clear coat I used all the time. Now the paint shop's like, try this, so I'm giving this Dux One, whatever, 2K. Now I usually use HS, high solid, but now they make them so you mix them to an HS or low solid. So I think what it means is that one's thicker than the other. So here the measuring is 2:1, no reducer. I find that very hard to believe, but yeah, I'm going to put some in it anyway. So yeah, it's a HS, so it's a high solids, so it goes on, it builds up real well. Still don't believe that's right. I'll put some thinner in anyway. I'll probably just put like 10% in, I won't put much. But yeah, there's your hardener. So 2:1. I think I've actually got a stick that's 2:1, so this will be the first time I've done this. Yeah, I've got a 2:1. It says 10%. I'm going to add 10%. Okay. I don't know how it's going to work without any freaking thinners in it. Maybe it's something I don't know. But yeah, I've used it before. But yeah, so we'll smash that. I'll show you how to put the first dust coat on. We'll dust it on lightly over it, you know. Well, not dust it lightly, I don't know. It's easy for me to show it than describe it. And then the second coat it goes on pretty wet. Smash it on. We'll cover it, and then the third one is your final wet coat. But I'll see how it looks. Yeah. But I'll do that in a couple of seconds. Okay, I'll put my clear in there. I'm just below the 4. Can't see it, just below it. So I'll just go below the next 4. That's your hardener. There we go. Pretty sweet. So I'm actually, say 10% now. I know I was just saying, going on about this thinners. I was going to put a little bit in. I'm only going to put 10% in. Let's see what happens. I'll know straight away on this first coat. So I'll just put this in. So there you go. I didn't put much in at all. Yeah, just went a little bit over. Let's see what happens. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You get upset when you break the rules. So, yeah, I'll mix that up and just spray a little bit out on my wheels. And then we'll start clear coating. Alright, so I'll show you now how to just put a coat over the airbrush, the first coat over the airbrushing. Let's be real quick on this. Yeah. quite dryish, made like a texture. That's what you want. Now, so when you put your next layer on, it's got something to mould into, and this coat kind of evens out the airbrushing layers, especially with the lacing, because lacing's got so much more paint on it. It'll have like, it'll sit on top of the airbrushing. So this kind of semi prevents that, fills in the gaps. So the next one will be a little bit more wetter, a little bit more heavier but faster. But you get the idea. So you just dust it on. You can see here how it looks real ugly. Dry. Can't really see it. Sorry. But yeah, that's what we want. That's the one. So sweet. Hang in there. We'll put the next coat on in about 10 minutes. I'm going to change this mixing ratio. I don't like it. Definitely going to put some more reducer in it. But sweet. Choo-hoo-wee! Alright, so to quickly show how to put the second coat on. Can't see much, but I'll film it up closer once it's done. Okay, so that was the second coat. I cut it off short because you don't want to watch that. We can see how it's starting to get wet looking. I don't know if I'm a fan of this clear. I don't know. I'll come back soon and check it out. See how it's nearly wet. So you're just going on, doing it faster. Isn't it hard? Kinda. Now just remember though, when you're mixing your clear coats, please follow the rules. If you're ever going to put more thinners in, try not to exceed what they tell you to, because what will happen is it'll end up bleeding all your airbrushing and it'll just all warp and go all wild, bleachy. But yeah, I'll pretty much pull my third coat on, let this all tack off. You can see how it's got more depth now, more shinier, colours popping, see reflections. But yeah, it's nearly done. So yeah, I'll let that tack off and I'll do one more coat. Start clearing my wheels. Can't see them. But yeah, it's getting there. So I'll film that last bit, chuck it in the edit, and I'll show you. But yeah, so we'll have dry patches in places. That's because it's only a second coat. See how it's real dry there? That's what you want, Mark. Because this next coat, that's the one that you put on wet. A little bit heavier. You move a little bit faster. But that's how I paint anyway. So, stay tuned for the last coat, I guess. Right, so that is a wrap. That's it. So I put 3 coats on. I didn't film the last coat. It's just similar to the second coat, just slower. No, a little bit faster. Pressure turned down a little bit and a little bit closer, so you go faster. I end up just doing the ratio. I still chucked a little bit of thinners in. Don't know if this clears out of it. That's done. So next vid will be I'll pull it out when my wheels are done now. So I can get unmasked, get ready to go back on. But yeah, looking wet. So I'll let this dry. Probably give it till tonight, and then I'll yeah, unwrap it and get it ready to clean up all this other shit I put on the back of it and put it outside. So I hope these videos were helpful. They probably weren't, but hey, it's DIY and it's in a shed, you know, and on a rainy day, and it ain't 20 degrees. So done what a lot of people say you can't do. Anyway, stay tuned for the next video when it's outside and all put together. Cheers everyone, peace out.